Okay, so I'm going to pick up my mom and dad. My dad has a doctor's appointment today downtown at the Queens Medical Center. I had some footage of the last couple days at work and all about Tropical Storm Anna, and somehow I lost it, but I did get Buddy's birthday video up, so I was happy about that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go and pick them up, go down into town and take my dad to the doctor. It's been an appointment set since July, and my coworker was so nice enough to cover my shift, so thank you, mahalo Jenna, this morning. And I started cleaning and vacuuming and steaming the kitchen floors and doing laundry and all of that, and now I'm like rushing out the door. I have to be there in about 15 minutes. Although they only live a couple streets away. Bunny only works one job, so he's off at 5 o'clock Hawaii Standard Time. So we will probably be maybe going out to dinner and going to Bellows to fill my car with gas, because gas is only $3.59 a gallon there on base. Buddy's second job, he is a DoD civilian employee, so he gets the benefits of going on base and getting those benefits like gas, cheap gas, which is helpful. We did end up going to Bellows to get gas last night, but by the time we went it was dark, so there really wasn't anything to see. The light was so bad that you wouldn't have been able to see, so I didn't vlog at all on my way there. But I did want to let you know that we are being missed by Hurricane Anna. I have to go to work. I work the closing shift tonight, and so I need to obviously cut my hair, shave my face, and all that good stuff. I have about an hour to do all that before I have to head out the door. I will try to vlog more on my breaks, and yeah, so I will. Okay, so I did start closing up all the windows, just so I don't have to do it at the last minute, just like double checking everything, because I'm not sure what like winds and all that are going to be tonight. Like I said, it's supposed to hit, like the brunt of it is supposed to hit tonight. So like I said, just so I don't have to do it all at the last minute, I am getting ready to buzz my head and take a shower. Some of the jealousies in our place don't close, so I'm hoping that we don't come home to like a bunch of stuff blown over and yeah, find like devastation within my own home. But so yeah, I'm gonna go and take a shower, and then I will check in a little bit later. Here in the bathroom, and I was just going to show you, I think I'll do a whole video on how I begin like shaving and all that, but I do, since that'll be a whole other video, but I figured since I was in here and I was going to do it, I'll let you know that I do start with ocean salt. Sorry, it's backwards. Well, you might see it the other way around, but in any case, I do start with this because it volumizes the whisker. The sea salt in it volumizes the whisker, so you get a super close shave. I am a Lush employee. That's what my job is, and so I just thought I'd show you. Just slap it on. I haven't exfoliated this week, but although I do wake up and throw Mask of Magna Minty on my face, that's another Lush product. It's a super minty mask. But yeah, thought I'd come on, and since I was doing it, just kind of put it, especially on the whiskers, it cuts down on ingrown hairs. And I was going to do a whole video about Lush products because I see a bunch of YouTubers doing it, and what drives me crazy is they can't explain the like the scent, or you know, they say, oh, it's really fresh, and actually ocean salt smells like margarita, and I've never ever heard anybody explain it like that, but that's what their intention was. It's like a margarita for your face. It has the lemon and the lime, it has the vodka, so everything, and the salt around the rim, yeah, so everything in there is all about the margarita. So I've never heard anybody explain it that way, and I was going to do a video about all the other things that YouTubers love, but they just don't know what the scent is or what the essential oils are. So if people care about that, then yeah, I'll fill them in on that. So I'm just going to go ahead, continue exfoliating, and then I'll come back on. I usually rinse this off, and then I shave, and then I throw Mask of Magna Minty. That's that super minty mask. It kind of acts like a, kind of cools my I get razor burn because I have sensitive skin, so I throw that on after. So I'll come back on after I shave and I have my green face on. Okay, so I'm finished exfoliating. I rinsed it off. And usually it does make me red, but then the Masca Magnum NT kind of takes that away. I thought I'd tell you that, or show you that I do use Dirty Shaving Cream. That's another Lush product, and I like it because it is an oat milk base, Avena Sativa, so it's like a vino with the oat milk, and it's really good for sensitive skin. It doesn't have surfactants in it, so it's not going to bubble up like a regular shaving cream, which is good for me because the surfactants kind of break me out, and it really just irritates my skin. So I've used Dirty Shaving Cream since it came out, which has been years. I'm not sure how many years. I never kept count, but it's been a while. It's been a long time. So yeah, you just put it on like this. It puts a nice layer between you and the razor. My whiskers are like standing on end because of the salt, the sea salt and the ocean salts. Face and body scrub. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and shave. I thought I'd come back on and show you what I use in case you're wondering, well, what do you use to shave if you're using Lush? So yeah, that's it. There is a new one that a lot of people like. It's called the Fluff. If I do shave my head, then I use the Fluff on my head because it does, there is surfactants in it, so it does bubble up, but I just stick with Dirty on my face. Our weather's been really weird, and I just got over being sick, so I do have some pimples. Like I did break out. Usually when I'm sick, I do. It's unfortunate, but we are human, and it does happen. But usually I have really nice, clear skin, and that's all thanks to Lush. And I've been using the same skincare regimen from Lush forever, it seems. That'll be a whole separate video, and I'll show you what I use and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and shave this off, and then I'll come back when I put on the Masca Magnum NT. Okay, so I'm all shaved. Briefly, Masca Magnum NT, this is what it looks like. If you want to go and try it, pick it up. This is all about acne. It gets super profoundly freezing cold on your face. It feels really good. Like I said, I use it every morning, and I'll share a trick with you. Wet your face first, and then just take a dollop. You don't need a thick layer of this. Wet your face, and then just start spreading it. A thin layer is going to do the same as if you were to pack it on, but this will extract blackheads. It will give you nice, like, bright skin. Like I said, I use it after I shave to kind of cool razor burn. I slap it on down here on my neck. Because that's usually where I get the burn. And if you've never tried this before, it's, like I said, it's a nice, vigorous, minty tingle. You can actually exfoliate with it. There's a crushed azuki bean in it. It's a much more mild exfoliation than the ocean salt. So yeah, it's a kaolin clay. As the clay starts to dry, it sucks impurities out of your skin. It's lovely, but it will also, like I said, it's all about acne, so this is an acne mask. I do have, and you've probably seen one over here and one over here. Pimple come out. Like I said, I was sick, so and this might look like it's a lot, but it's actually super thin. I'm just taking a little bit on my hand and just kind of spreading it out. Okay, and then I let that sit probably 10-20 minutes depending on how sidetracked I get. And I do this when I know I'm about to get into the shower, and then I just rinse it off in the shower. I do still use my regular skincare, like my regular face wash, in the shower, even though I'm doing all of this, just because I don't want to freak my skin out, even more so than it is, because usually when I get sick, I do get pimples for some reason. And I just turned 40, so you think I would be, you know, done with that whole, like, breaking out teenager stage, but like I said, we're all human, and they will pop out here and there, and we just can try our damnedest to keep those at bay. So if you've never tried this, I highly suggest it. Okay, so I actually forgot that I was going to buzz my head after, so I ended up washing off the Masca Magnum NT in the bathtub, and I'm going to go ahead and buzz my head, and then I will get into the shower. You know, I'm using the the iPhone 6 Plus, and it's really big to hold and to try to film. I do have a camera, but I don't have time to set up the tripod, so I just use a wall clipper. Sometimes I shave my head with a razor, but since I have pimple, I don't want to do that. I want some hair, because if I was just bald-headed, it would stand out even more. And since I'm going to work and going to be selling skincare and all that, I want to try to camouflage it as much as I can. And I don't have to. I just feel that if I'm selling skincare, I should have the best possible skin that I could have. It's just like a mental thing with me. I don't know. I'm mental. Okay. So yeah, I just use these. I run it over. I have the guard set down so it gets as close as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Take a shower, and then I will come out and get dressed, and I'll have probably a little while until I have to rush out the door. I try to give myself enough time for myself before I go to work and try to please everybody else, which is suggested, you know, like wake up a little bit early so you have time to do things so it doesn't feel like your whole day is rushed. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to work, and aloha, I will talk to you soon. Okay, so I'm all finished getting ready. I got dressed, and I have about 15 minutes before I have to leave. I got a text from Buddy. He usually comes home and takes about a half-an-hour nap before he goes to his second job. And so we will probably have a couple minutes in passing. We both get off late tonight, and so we will resume with each other when we get home. The weather is still really weird. Calm before the storm, Hurricane Ana, even though it's missing the islands, we're getting really, really weird rain, and then by 8 o'clock tonight we're supposed to get torrential rains and winds and all of that stuff. I am finished work tonight at 10 o'clock. I have the closing shift, and so yeah, I'm just taking some me time, just relaxing before I have to go to work. Takes about 15-20 minutes, especially on the weekend, for me to get to Ala Moana Shopping Center, which is where Lush is. I live out in Hawaii Kai, so traffic shouldn't be bad, because our mayor is actually telling people to stay home if you don't have to be on the roads, because they're just not sure how the weather is going to be. You know, with hurricane and tropical storms, it's really unpredictable, but it is missing us, so that is nice. But we're getting kind of the ring of the storm, or the cone of the storm, is kind of throwing us some weird weather, so we will see what that entails. So yeah, just hanging out, resting, and I will try to vlog on my breaks. Because I have a full 8-hour shift, I will get a half an hour and at least a 15, and I will check in. Okay, so I'm home now. It's about midnight. I'm showered. I had my full 8-hour shift. The mall was really, really busy. We have lots and lots of rain and little to no wind, so it is cool. Earlier it was really, really hot and muggy, but lots and lots of rain, almost no wind. But now it's a lot cooler to where I feel like I need a blanket, which is really rare. So as far as Hurricane Ana, no wind, no devastation, just lots and lots of rain, which is typical for Hawaii, so it doesn't really even feel like a hurricane is out there, so I'm really glad that it missed us. No devastation, so that's really, really a relief. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and just end the day, or the night, evening, well, now it's the next day because it's past midnight, but Buddy's up sleeping, and yeah, so I will check in again tomorrow, but I just wanted to finish the video with a brief how do you do, and just let you know that things are fine here in Hawaii, and I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.